Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make brioche. It's awesome bread. Can't wait. Come on in and welcome to Kay's Little Kitchen. Hey guys, today I want to walk you through a brioche bread recipe. Brioche is a really soft, really fantastic, rich bread, high egg content, but it's made a little different than other recipes you may have played with. So let me show you what I mean. First thing you do in the morning is you're going to get out your eggs and your butter because they need to be room temperature. They need to be warmer to go into this recipe. Another thing that I did ahead of time, because I use some of my whole grain home milled flour, I went ahead and mixed it with my normal bread flour so that it is ready to go. Because this recipe is a weighted recipe, I needed to do some of these measuring things ahead of time. Okay, so first things first, now that our butter and our eggs have come to room temperature, you are ready to start making this dough. First thing we're going to do is we are going to measure out 1 cup of our mixed flour. Okay, 1 cup goes in. Then we are going to put our yeast in here. And it says a tablespoon, but we're going to go with our 9 grams. Okay, see, 9 grams of this wasn't even a full tablespoon, which is one of the reasons why I love a weighted recipe, because it is just much more precise. Okay. We're going to do our sugar, our zucker. All right, 50 grams of this. About half. Woo-hoo. There's our 50 grams of sugar. Okay, and our salt. Okay. We are going to go ahead and spin this with our paddle attachment to get it mixed in. And I need to go get water. Okay, now that we have mixed together our little flour, yeast, sugar, and salt mixture, we are going to add 120 grams of warm water. And this one is warm. This is a 120-degree Fahrenheit warm water, because we need to work with all of the cool stuff. All right, 120. Now they would like you to go ahead and whip this together to make a nice little paste. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with our paddle attachment. Okay, that goes on medium speed until well combined. It's a nice little shaggy mess. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add each of the 6 eggs singly by themselves, and we're going to mix them in very well before adding the next one. Okay, now that we have the eggs well incorporated, we are going to add 2 cups of flour, 1/4 cup at a time, to bring this dough together. Going to set our mixer on low. I've scooped 1 cup of flour and I'm going to sprinkle it in 1/4 at a time. Okay, that's 1 cup. I'll let that combine as I scoop the next cup. See how brioche is very much more like a batter. Okay, there's the 1/4 cup of the second. Now that our flour has come together and now that we've got this all mixed together, we are going to take our 2 sticks of butter, our 1/2 pound of butter, and we are going to kind of chop them up so that we have 6 batches of butter that are going to go in to our stand mixer to incorporate. And we wait until the butter is well incorporated before we add more. And we keep the mixer on low so that we don't rough up the batter too much. We're just incorporating, we're not beating it. And making brioche takes a little bit of patience because each step is a slow incorporation. Let this totally come together. Okay, now that they're incorporated, we are going to swap over to the dough hook and let the rest of our flour get incorporated and become a nice, beautiful, glossy dough round. 1/4 cup at a time, we add the remaining flour. And the last of our flour. Okay, you'll see it's kind of moist and a little tacky. It's more like batter than it is a dough ball. But this is good to go. We're going to scrape it off the sides and we're going to cover this with plastic until it has doubled in size. And depending on the temperature in your house, that can take 3 hours. Okay, now that our dough is cooled down and it's ready for us to actually be able to handle, we're going to pull it out onto our counter. It is cool. It is chilly. Okay, I'm going to turn this into 2 loaves. So I'm going to cut this in half. And I really do like that petal fold where you take each corner and you pull it in to the center. And then jelly roll it seam side down into a greased dish. And then we're going to cover this with some plastic wrap and we're going to let it puff up again and then we'll bake it. Alrighty, pulled it out of the oven. It looks a little funky this time, but it tastes amazing. It's nice and soft. This is a fabulous bread for sandwiches, for anything that you may want. It really is amazing French toast. So anyway, brioche, you can do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a little different, but it's so soft and tasty. Thanks for joining us. If there's anything you guys would like me to make or coach you through, or if you'd like to see me do something that you've been curious about, go ahead and leave something in the comments. Let me know what you'd like and hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.